So for February, we got the Page of Pentacles. And I find this really cool because we have the World card for January, which speaks of completions and endings and even new beginnings, like starting a new journey after just completing one. And we've reached the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is a very curious individual, okay? This is somebody who is ready to set up a new foundation, who is ready to basically build a house. Okay, that's the best analogy I can give for the Page of Pentacles. He's got the first brick to lay down for his foundation, or in this case, a pentacle. Okay, so the pentacles are very solidifying. It's earth energy. It can be slow moving, but it tends to be slow moving in the sense that, you know, it's almost like nice guys finish last. It's kind of like that saying, you know, so for example, the Taj Mahal, I think that took like dozens of years. I don't know the exact amount of time, but I remember hearing like it took years to build that thing. And I don't know why I'm bringing that up. Maybe you'll take a trip to the Taj Mahal. Here in America, we were told, at least I remember being taught, that it was built for someone's wife. But I'm pretty sure it's a temple or right, like a mosque. So honestly, I don't know. So I do apologize, and I don't mean to offend if I'm getting it all wrong. Um, but that's what I was told. Like it was built, like the man built it for his dead wife or something, or for his wife, and then but like she died before it was finished or something like that, or it was like dedicated to her or something. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I was told growing up. And but I just remember that it's like there's something about it that like it took a really long time, and maybe even the guy who started building it didn't see the completion of it or something. There's something there where there's something there that has to do with the completion of it and not being there for it. Okay, if that's not the case, that's the message I'm getting. Okay, but that is a very beautiful structure, and you could see how, yeah, that would take some time. I'm sure the pyramids were not built overnight, you know. I'm sure that took a very long time. And so it's almost like what you're building here is something very beautiful, something very grand, something that is like a statement or a staple. It is something that I'm also getting like it speaks for itself. And I am getting like a lot of beauty, because like the Taj Mahal to me is like such a beautiful structure. And then like the pyramids are very beautiful, right? And I'm sure they were just gorgeous when they were first built. Um, you know, just like so many other like ancient temples or churches or mosques or synagogues or places of worship tend to be just very like elaborate and just, I don't know, just very like aesthetic. Okay, so there is something aesthetic here. So for some of you, there's like a rebranding. This could be applied to your business. You could even be taking on like a new persona, a new identity, however that may be in your life, however that looks. Okay, I do get a sense of aesthetics and beauty here. Now, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And so what you find beautiful, another person may not find beautiful. And, you know, that's totally fine. It's almost like good and evil, where there is no good and evil. It's what we perceive to be good and what we perceive to be evil that becomes the definition of such. Okay. And you look at history, humans have done some crazy shit and justified it. You know, like the churches, Christianity in medieval times was pretty freaking wild, right? Let's just say it was pretty violent. And they justified it, saying, you know, this is like God's plan or whatever. But it's like they did some fucked up shit. Let's just be honest here. So, you know, it's really subjective. That could even be something that you're exploring with yourself, since I'm bringing it up. This could be something that you're thinking about in your life. Maybe there's something you thought was bad or wrong, and you're starting to see that, okay, maybe it's not bad, or I don't think that's bad or wrong. You know, society might, but I don't think that way. And so there's something there with that message here for February. That's something that could come up. But overall, with the Page of Pentacles, you are building something new here. You are eager to learn something new. I feel like you are laying the bricks down for a stable foundation, one that has a major statement in your life. So it could be something public to where other people are going to see it and be aware about, or it could just be something really personal in your life, or it could be something internal. It could be your looks overall. But either way, there is just some kind of something new being built here. I also want to say education seems pretty important for February, so you could be going back to school, or for those of you who are in school, this could be a very pivotal month for you. Maybe something that you're studying that is really significant, or maybe something exciting happens in your studies. Either way, there is some education here, there is some beautifying and aesthetics here, and also just making a statement. But it's a statement kind of like the Taj Mahal, where it's a building, so it can't really talk, right? So it's like what you see is what you get. Like, that's the statement. The way the building looks, that's kind of like what it is. It's like unspoken in a way. So it's not going to be really loud unless people are looking and watching. Okay, I don't think you're gonna. For some of you, yeah, you might be announcing something, but I feel like this is something that's just gonna develop over time, and the right people will see it, which is interesting. I don't know why I'm channeling this. I think that's pretty much for February. I don't want to sit too long on it. I think the message got out. So